Hello, and welcome to a playthrough of Age of Wonders 4, specifically Viewer Suggestion number 4. And now, let's head into our episode. Hello, welcome back to a playthrough of Age of Wonders 4. Excuse me. Specifically, a viewer suggestion. So, suggestion for how to play the game with a list of rules and ideas to use while playing the game, provided by my community. In this case, OneDoorPondDoor. His suggestions were quick review. And yes, I will do this at the beginning of every recording session because I can't tell when people hop in. It could be their first video, maybe they hop in the middle or near the end, whatever. So his suggestions were I had to use Mystic Attunement. I had to use Cult of Personality. I had to start with the Necromancy tome, and the goal was just to flood as many undead on the map as possible. In addition, I had to use unlimited power. Now, I randomized the realm trait here for Pangea, Blessed Fields, and Giganticism. I always play, assuming you tell me not to, but I always play with Crystal Dwelling and Regenerating Infestations. Now, because I play with Regenerating Infestations, you do have to set the AI to at least hard. If it is anything below hard, they die to the Regenerating Infestation. Literally just sit back and let the Regenerating Infestations wipe them out. Which, while amusing, not fun. Other than that, we've made our way through our entire My Tomes list, not necessarily in the proper order, but generally speaking, our build has come together. Alright? We went Discipline, well, actually, we went Necromancy, then Discipline, Artificing, then Scrying, Great Transformation, Tome of Prophecies. Now, I did screw up. I should have done Amplification and Transmutation first. I didn't. Because I did Great Transformation and Prophecies, I jumped straight to Tome of the Revenant. And then we grabbed Transmutation, honestly, mostly for Steel Skin, and the Transmutation Circle, and then into Amplification. After that, I am honestly eyeballing, because we are still struggling with gold, as I was expecting, the Golden Realm. Gold Touch gives us more resistance against magic. Great. More importantly, gives us gold per population in our cities. And we get the Bazaar of Wonders, which is even more gold. That counts as a mine. The Regent Refinery is nice. That gives us more food and magic per material in our domain. We probably won't use the Gold Golem. And it gives us Luxury Markets, which are actually pretty good, and Gilded Blast, which gets hilarious. Does it stun them for one turn? Yeah, okay, it stuns them for a turn. Or two, maybe two. We're also aiming for Astral Blood, and then after Astral Blood, ideally I want, what's it called? Frenzying Focus. Amplifying Minds wouldn't hurt. I don't care about Amplified Arrows. I don't have any ranged units or skirmishers. Chain Lightning's not bad. We don't really use it. I'm not using the Resonance Fields. Because of our attunement, casting points really don't matter for us. Imperium-wise, I am now grabbing Exalted by Shadows, so our heroes level up through the roof. After that, I do want Rite of Conjuration. That's a must-have, so we get some more magic material. What do I have access to nature-wise? Once we get a few vassals, I think our gold will stabilize. Show Tome Library. Nature Affinity. What is unlocked for us? So Cycles is locked. because we need at least 3 affinities. So we would have to pick some other nature tome. I might go Tome of Fertility. Temple of Fertility is not bad, but specifically for Restore the Land and Bountiful Fields, because that does allow us to create pockets of more food and mana, and it gives us Animate Flora and more healing. Maybe not so much the Nymph. Right? So there is a play, which I might do, where we do Tome of Fertility and Tome of Cycles. To get our nature up. Right? And Blooming Projectiles combined with Blade to Decay means we're just stacking decay freaking everywhere into Tomes of Paradise for nature's Enchanted Blooming. And the Garden of Bliss, which is just amazing for mana output. But we will see what I feel like. Yeah, otherwise we have Siege down and taking Stacalis. We are keeping that as best we can. The next one we want is Blackwall. And then we want to deal with the Obadothan Duke. Assuming Ledith Lawspeaker doesn't beat us to it. We do have 6 heroes now. So we do have 6 armies. Technically 7, I think, right now. Because of Underground. There we go. You're going there. You're going there. So they're going to heal. They're going to dash to wipe out this Umbral Nest. No gold mine. Well, no. Hold on. Can that be... If we can dig out around this, I'll dig for a gold mine. So that, like I said, because of this, it is... Yeah, it is 10 gold per outpost. So the gold vein pays for the outpost. I am going to grab mana here. Can I... Now, here's a question. So that gave us 15 mana. If I think it's up front. Can I desert? I can. Okay. So this provides... Oh, sorry. 10. And that takes 8 to keep. So that is good to know. Alright, so if we go underground, I think I'm gonna... Oh, this is 10 and 10. So that's fine the way it is. So I could do it again. Oh, sorry, hold on. Not the research outpost. The Astral Dew. And now, I've got 1,100 souls in the bank, and I'm only losing 2 a turn. I'm okay with that. I think gold is better than mana. Like, this wouldn't have been bad to grab, because then it pays... Right? Yeah, then this pays for desecrating this. For now, I think that's good. We are on turn 106, and again, if you have your own suggestions for anything you want to see me try or play, maybe it's your favorite build, maybe it's a build you've always been curious about, maybe it's a set of rules or whatever you've always been curious about, all good. Email me, sparkytdk@gmail.com. So essentially, the channel name, @Sparky. So, the channel name, so, right, @gmail.com. So, sparkytdk@gmail.com. And make sure it says viewer suggestion or community suggestion, however you want to word it, in your header or subject line so I don't accidentally delete it. Other than that, yep, we're dealing with all of that. We've got some ore. We've got a new skill. Right, which probably was special province improvements. Now, I will say, this would also be really good. We're actually fairly low on Imperium. And part of that is just because I haven't been grabbing things. I've been busy with all sorts of other stuff. Yeah, you're healing. You're healing. Alright, melee, too much range. You actually need a Necromancer. Or maybe we don't give him a Necromancer. His units are pretty tanky. Maybe we just give him a Rose Knight. Not that I have any money to do anything with. So like I said, we're struggling with gold. We've got the mint. We've got this covered. Take that out. Right? Because I want a farm here. I would like a farm here. We might go 4 or 5 out into the ocean here. A bunch of land here-ish. Right? Like this. And then underground. Because of the Ashen Ruins, which we can get to. Which is more research. The quarry, the gold mine wouldn't be bad. The mana wouldn't be bad. But I don't know if we can reach that far. I'm kind of leaning towards swinging through nature again to get that extra. Like I said, I think the most powerful combination in this game is Materium, Nature, Shadow. Just going down these 3 trees, if you can get everything in all of them, right? Ton of resources, huge cities, maxed out at 30, a ton of science from this. You know, you're healing everywhere through the roof, ton of XP gain. The mana can be an issue, right? But the thing is, nature, going down this nature route takes care of that mana issue. This takes care of the gold issue, right? So this is actual usually mana and science, right? Oh, great. Well, this takes care of the science and it gives me something very important, which is information. This takes care of the gold and production, and this takes care of growth and mana. So between these 3, you have a very solid focus of, yeah, this gives me mana, but this gives me research, and this gives me mana, negating the point of this. Now, don't get me wrong, movement's good, but, you know, being able to field, like if I weren't doing, and I would do it anyways, just to have some, like maybe, even with the minus 20 morale, having a few armies, like we'll say, normally I say each city can support 3 armies, and that is usually 1 army with a hero and 2 backup. Because of the minus 20 morale, I would argue 2 armies per city, 1 chaff units to stay back and help defend, and then your full morale hero armies. Might be a better way to do it. Divination Dome, that would be a good grab too. Things to get. Alright, so do keep that in mind. You guys are here. You guys, unless we get jumped, can head in this direction. Right? We can go on. Yeah, they're here. So there's 1. Right, and that would give us this. Yeah. 2, 3. So we can grab the Ashen Ruins. We can grab the gold mine. We can grab this iron. And if we go nature, we can... Nature has the ability, right, around here? Yes. Plus 2 provinces further. So now we can go out to 5. And that gives us a lot of flexibility on what we want to grab and where we want to go. So yeah, I think as much as I want to do gold, I think I do my idea for nature. and I go, oh, well, okay, here's the question. Can I, though, right? I need how much? I'm at 1, right? That gets me to 3. That gets me to 5. And I need how much for this? 6. I will not have enough to grab this. So I cannot do Tomes of Paradise. Okay. So, we're gonna have a lot of planes. We're gonna be doing a lot of restore land. I cannot grab, like, if I could get to 6, right, I would grab it. But we're only gonna be at 5. No. So maybe I'll do that. I'll grab, so the next 3 tomes in order: Fertility, Cycles, Gold Touch. Probably won't need the Gold Touch by the time we get to it, but it'll give us something to do. During healing, we're keeping an eye on this. Set production and mana hold. Ideally, I want the granary and the monolith, but I don't have the money. Or the golem mine. So we're just gonna have to wait a turn. Speaking of which, end said turn. So more mana, great. Set the war party, can create a new bounty. That was not expected. Bound a gold ancient wonder. Okay, that's a magic victory. So they have. Oh, we only need 2. Okay, where is the gold wonder they bound? Well, then they have to hold it. So it's this. So we can take that from them. Honestly, fairly easily. So we have a few turns. We can hold off on that. Did I? I'll hold off on that. Still converting. I don't see anyone in the area. Okay. So there's a city. Alright. We're gonna meet back up. Yeah. Over here. Cancel. And we'll defend this for 2 turns. We'll take her out. I think I do these 2 and then head south. And take Sacrophilia. Disconnect the Mother Ash. Give it to me. Maybe try and take the Sleeper Sanctuary. So, like, yeah, there's nothing there. That's... Oh, that is my territory. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, if we go nature, we can grab this and give it to us. We're gonna lose some stuff. Not unexpected. It's been a very swingy game, to be honest. Yep. You've got the shrine. You need the stone conjurer. Down south and mana hold. What's more important? The monolith or mana? Or another unit? How much is it for a Rose Knight? 160. Let's queue up the Rose Knight. I think that is the priority. You're on defense. You... Yeah. So there's something blocking the path there. So we can get to there. And we'll dig this out while we're here. And you can get to there. And we're gonna have to fight this, I think, a couple of times. It's a mess there. Alright, the question is... Alright, let's step you out to here. You out to here. Save game. We want bookmark 1.
Yeah.
It says it's safe. I still might, if I lose, like I said, at this point, if I lose anyone... Perfect. Clear that out. Oh, I could grab a Tide Spirit. Interesting. You're gone. I'll pass on the Bone Dragon as well. Oh, a Pegasus Mount! I'll take that. So now, yeah. And that needs to be cleared as well. So back to friendly territory.
Alright.
Yeah, I think I grab at least these for water. No, okay, there is no... This one next. This one definitely has a fish farm. Sorry, these 5. This definitely has a fish farm. And this is just good. Alright, so... Right. Sundered Resistance is good. So, here's the weird thing. If this affects Sundered Resistances, that needs to be stated. Because grabbing this, then this, then this, feels like a waste. But we are inflicting Frozen, Stun, and Slowed. We're not doing Burn. Otherwise, what are the options, right? That's a Spirit... Elemental Spirit. What is this? All attacks ignore status resistance into ignore resistance. Wait. So does that... If this turns in up... I'm gonna grab inexorable... Inexorable? That's a weird word. Cast. Now, the question is, does this turn it from 10 status into just 3 resistance gone? Because that's technically a downgrade. Because that's... The stat... Each point of resistance reduced is only 2 status resistance. So this is the equivalent of reducing 5. Right? I mean, it doesn't reduce resistance, but the equivalent of reducing 5 resistance. What else can we get? You know, with Burning, Electrified, Frozen, Stun, or Slowed. That's not a bad one to grab. Again, he freezes and slows. We do have some units that stun. I will grab that one. Nah, I want you to have the Fire Wyvern mount. Because look at that. Everyone's like, oh, he's weak to fire. He's not weak to fire. Yeah, I think, right? Do I have any... Yeah, we lost a city. That I guess they just deleted it. What? Oh. These vassalized cities, dude. Alright, end turn. Did you pick a fight with Saladin? Who are you fighting with? Okay, yeah. So we've got trouble incoming. So we're gonna do. Yep. Gonna deal with those. Oh no, burden of guilt. New skill. Which is vassals when first vassalized. Kinda gonna need that. So we're gonna miss out on the first one. We'll grab out on the second one. Okay. This is gonna get weird. Save game. Bookmark 2. We'll do this fight first. Low risk. If I lose anyone, I will fight it. Well, why? Unknown. That's a little too much to lose. Like, if I had lost just all these guys, I wouldn't have cared. But that dragon means we retry it. So we are outnumbered. So we do have to keep that in mind. I do have a bone wyvern. I've got a dragon. So what's your thing? Curse Eater. Yeah, so that's the disabled if the unit is burning. I did not know that. So they probably all have Curse Eater. He's going to be producing splitterlings, which is a problem. Yeah, summon 2 splitterlings. At the start of each turn, all friendly units with target gain strengthened and heal and Curse Eater. Don't have a way to burn, which is an issue. So, what we're gonna do is immediately transfer a life to the big old dragon. And then fort up. You'll go this way. You cover this path and this path. It does last for 3 turns, so we'll strengthen the dragon as well. And you guys will start covering this front. And we'll see what happens. I don't have to worry about insanity. Okay, I have Alright. I know it's a lot of mana, but I think I do have to go do Lightfall. Got no charge. You're annoying. Out of range. Alright. You guys are now protecting this flank. Step forward. Step forward. Shoot. Alright, hold on. No, can I? No, he moved. He moved. Yeah, I didn't see the path they can apparently take this way. So, necrotize.
Yeah.
Range. Hold on. Load game. Load save. Maybe pull back a little? Yeah, like the left flank might be sacrificial for a little while, unfortunately. Let me see where the save is. the start of the turn. I'm still going to do a tactical bookmark. Alright, cast Lightfall. Great. Okay, so they can get to there. So you go there, you go there. And then we've got a back line over here. They do have Umbral Lash, which is a problem. This flank, yeah. What's the range on this? 4. 4. Can curse. I can Hex Pact. Unfortunately, okay, any so the next thing, so yeah, they get fortune too, so now they've got a 55% chance to crit. If he runs out, he dies. Okay. That's the thing. How much damage? That's not enough. Marked and sundered resistance? I can try it? Yeah. We're gonna have to wait for them, I think, to come in and deal with that aftermath. Which is gonna hurt, I think. Melt armor. That's a unit. That's sustained fire damage, not necessarily. Like, it wouldn't hurt. Like, if we melt their armor, that's a bit weird. Oh, right, because I didn't necrotize first. I think the decaying's better because he won't heal. Okay, and they have precognition? No. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oof! Alright, we got some damage in. Yeah, that flank is dead. So this flank needs to go down. Hard. So, no. If, oh no. Oh no. You're sacrificial. Negated. Oh no! Okay, not negated. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3. Now I've got a zombie on my side. I'm going to chew through mana here like it's water. So I do have to be careful of that. Alright, next danger. Alright, if we necrotize you. Right, that's quite a bit of damage. You can go here, you can go here. Strengthen this undead, and then hope, no. Okay. Come on. One more. Okay, that gives me 2 undead on this flank. Wow. Boom, boom, boom. There's a kill on my side. Metal mark. Necrotize. Necrotize. More zombies! Okay, hold on. If you run up to here... Sunder their resistance. I am... Okay. I think one of them was stunned? No, neither of them was stunned, I think. So he might die. But this flank, it kind of swung back in my favor. Now I don't mind risking this. Out to here. And then you take the shot. And that's pretty much all we'll do. Target the zombies, man. Oh, that's not a zombie. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, I kind of figured that was gonna happen. No, no, not my zombies! Alright, that's a problem. These zombies run out here, start wheeling away on them. You're stabbing them in the back. Take the shots. And I think they're dead? Interesting. Take these shots. Alright, right flank. Hold on. I mean... Necrotize. Oh, look! More zombies! Speaking of... Shuffle up this way. Shuffle up this way. Shuffle up this way. Yep. We're gonna push this flank. This is our priority target. Okay. Take your one. Boom. Unload. Okay. So what do I want to do with you? Do I take that shot? Or do I step up? Oh, I still got you. Step up. Oh, there's a kill. Great. I'd rather Death Blast him, as weird as it seems. I'm not gonna cast anything. Oh, he's gonna take damage. Alright. This flank's pretty much secure. I can grab another zombie. Okay. Well, you're a priority target. I am gonna mental mark them. Okay. That's okay. Dragon is going up here. Take a few hits. But now, you can stop wailing on them. Get the kill. Take your hit. Take your hit. Alright. Yeah, alright. I need to clear a path for this flank to get over here. So, we're gonna step through you. So he can take shots on that guy. You're going to there. You're going to there. Normally, I focus fire. Hold on. That's one shot, two shots. Okay. 75. You go here. Okay. So a lot of people are already breaking. Alright, alright. You can get 100% on that back row. And you're just headed in this direction. And then who hasn't gone? Alright, you haven't gone. You can't go. You're in defense mode. I'm not gonna cast. I don't want to go much lower. End turn. Remember, I am like if I go to 0 mana, a ton of stuff just goes offline. Alright. Okay. So we can use you to threaten him. Okay. Dead. Alright. Okay, if you can get to here... 75% chance... Oh, what's this? Strengthen you. Ton of damage there. And now you're dead. Dead tyrant. You run there to threaten them. Really? You've got 100% chance to kill. You got 100% chance to kill. Let them flee. Great. So, a ton of men. Okay. I'm not saying no to that. Dismiss. I'm gonna shred that. I don't like Berserker Belt stuff. Trigger this. Great. Dismiss. And because... So, I know I usually put outpost on the gold, but going from this to gold is perfectly fine as well. Hero leveled up. This is our warlock. Curse and blight damage. Or weaken for 3 attack and debuff abilities. Cruel. We're doing a lot of misfortune, actually. Yeah, there's a way to just make the Hex Pact. Absolutely. Wow. Huh. Alright, do I want weakened? When any enemy unit fumbles. And he gets cruel. Which, wow. Let me do the weakening magic first. Our ruler leveled up. And we're at 20. Is there anything else? I don't care about slip away. Right? Do I care about faithful? I mean, it would shave 6 gold off. Do I care about fatal strikes? What? No, melee attacks. I guess go for the kill would have been nice, but we kind of have... Oh no, we didn't do it, did we? I had to take Dread because the other way... Okay. I'm not using either of these. I'm honestly just... What am I using this for? Oh, Exhume Undead. Yeah, if this were all attacks, maybe. But it's specifically melee. Oh, slippery and swift might be useful. I think I'm gonna grab slippery and swift. I don't care about versatile skirmisher. Okay. Confirm. Low darts are hilarious. Oh, also, Mask of Accuracy. So what do we do? 2 resistance and fades, which is a good get out of trouble free card, or basic legs. I don't think we can do better than basic legs. That's the thing. Right? Like, if we do fancy legs, what can we do? Yeah. I guess some resistances wouldn't hurt. Right? We're still super weak to spirit. So, I mean, like, defense, hit points, plus 2 resistance is interesting. Or plus 1. Oh, thank you. And I could do spirit resistance. Hold on. What do my stats look like? Maybe that's what we do for the boots. Legs. Shiny boots. Hit points. Defense. Oh, sorry. 2 resistance. 1 spirit resistance. Oh, sorry. Tier 4. Sure. For our main guy. Alright, so you're all set. Although, hold on. This should be dangerous. That's why I don't want to go out. So we'll hold off. You guys are all set. How? 1082. I'm probably gonna... Oh, yeah. Alright. I need to wait till I get some mana in the bank. That's all there is to it. Now I'll do a monolith here. Down to -1. I need at least 400 or 500 mana. Ideally. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. And we're going in with only 80 mana, so it's just going to be pure abilities. So, auto combat. I'll take that. Close. Now, the Smiths, this is now friendly territory. So we'll heal and that sort of thing. 864. Yeah, he can't handle this. So in. Trigger this fight. Auto combat. but sure. Okay. Great. Dismiss. Well. Great. So there's the astral blood. Don't care. Let me do the Watcher to get it out of the way. Great. Watcher's done. Collect your research. I want Frenzying Focus. No, we're at war. Don't care. So now these guys are friendly. There we go. They love us. Because we clear out resources like crazy. So that'll help. I'm not going to boost allegiance. What's more important here? I think I hold off on that. This, here's trouble. Yeah. They want this back. Okay. So now that we're clear of our underground here, or we will be. Shit. Here. This out. Dig this out. Queue up a work camp. Make a Rose Knight, so queue up another Rose Knight. Woo, hero leveled up. Level 12. So, again, I'm a fan of Initiate of Nature, right? Master of Astral gives us Phase Lock and Blink, and we ignore status resistance, which isn't bad. Blink's not bad. It means we can get out of trouble. Alright. I don't care about Awaken Earth or Artificer's Discharge. Meteor Strikes could be hilarious. Purging Strikes is always good. Adaptive Order is more resistance. Keeper's Mark. Don't care. More status resistance can't. Okay. Like, Zealous isn't bad. More spirit damage, and if we can condemn a unit, more doubles the damage. And then there's Master of Shadow, which is Exhume Undead. Which, hold on, no. Him, we want to do Master of Shadow because of Kill Shot. So yes, for him we will take Master of Shadow. Exhume Undead, confirm. Then this, confirm. And we'll start going down this tree. So yeah, so he killed, right? Someone's undead, kills a unit with his sniper ability. Someone's another tier 3 undead. Boom, 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 boom. You can just give, and now our main hero can do that as well. Okay. I know. Good to know. Alright. So they have healed. Out you go. Save game. Bookmark 1. This ship and this octopus is going to do far more damage than you would think. Or hardly any at all. Dismiss units. Back to friendly territory-ish. Next turn. Oh, I didn't even see that. Alright, so these guys need to go take care of that. Because we need our quarry. Okay. Great. Remains collected. Now we're positive in souls because of remains. Oh no, you leveled up as well. This is our ritual list. And we're going for the mass... Oh, hold on. I'll start bouncing. Cute.
Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or, even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.